Konohamaru, you finally did something I can actually give you an ounce of respect for. But we're not here for you. We're here for Miss Uchiha. For actively activating, oh, that's a mouthful, her Mangekyo Sharingan. She ain't even have to drop no bodies. The Sharingan. Complete psychological manipulation. I could actually... No. There's that Mexican baddie at work. I could get her to... to anyone who actually works with me on a personal front, I was just playing. When Konohamaru borderline sat there and said he was in too deep, he deadass wasn't playing. Half of bro's body was out here twerking in that. Konohamaru be like, stop, I can't take it. Shut the f up, you gonna eat this. I think I need some more friends. You know when you move somewhere new and you're still trying to get to know people? Yeah. Let's give homeboy some credit. You landed a double Rasengan. Actually, you know what? A double giant Rasengan. So I'm gonna give the white horse his stripes so he can go out here walking around like a whole ass zebra. But Shorty ain't dead. So personally, I think he's gonna lose, but then again, I can't keep being a classic hater. So innocent until proven guilty in whatever way that applies. Forget Konohamaru though. Don't nobody care about that double Rasengan. I'm out here for Miss Uchiha. We here for the eyes, man. These eyes. Now y'all can look into mine. Y'all gonna hit that like button and that subscribe button and join the notification gang. Next order of business, I'm gonna tell your girl that she can come over anytime and take this.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Ikamoto, you think you slick. I see what you did there with that awakening sequence. Is it just me, or does that sequence between Yodo and Sarada look all a bit too familiar? Along the lines of our favorite young, spiky-haired, blonde-headed boy. And the jolly green giant that has an unhealthy obsession with birds. No? Probably just me then. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Call it a calculated observation. Despite all that, I am happy that we finally actually made it here though. Quick side note, I ain't gonna lie to you, Mitsuki's Sage Mode is low-key giving me 6 Ranger vibes. Borderline overpowered as an op, but the moment you join the main cast, all of a sudden, you weak as hell. Someone explain that to me, please. It's never the same. Bro must have thought that this was the pre-time skip. Because I remember pre-time skip, whenever he would activate that power, all of a sudden, that's when everybody want to sit there and tap in. It's almost like the same level of confidence a parent would have, where all they would actually have to do is sit there and crack the belt, and that would just be enough to sit there and straighten the kid out. And I mean, in this day and age, you're gonna have to take it a little step further.
By the power of Grayskull!
Seeing how the fight has played out so far, Ryu literally refuses to be jumped. Now, if we bring it back to reality, let's keep it a whole buck here. The Shinju are not to be played with. I can see why Mitsuki's out here taking an L. Konohamaru, somebody gonna have to save that dude, plain and simple. And my money's on the man, the champ, the legend, the myth. He don't lose. All he do is win. Boruto! It is interesting because seeing how all 4 ninja are actually catching the fate from Ryu, it makes me sit there and wonder how much stronger Boruto actually is in comparison to them. Because remember, he was fending all of them off by himself. Cole was just standing there. Cole did nothing. Now, Boruto didn't win, but he didn't lose either. But I think if the fight dragged out, he would have eventually lost, especially if Jura stepped in. And the fact that he still came out alive. Yeah, bro's cut from a different cloth. I do like the new Sharingan. It's definitely giving me Kamui vibes. And with the way all that metal sand is being sucked in, we may have to go to fisticuffs. And you know what I find funny? He'll probably end up winning that fate too. With all this nickel and dime back and forth shit, Konohamaru, is this your first time actually mating with a female? You know, it's definitely not mine, you know. I be getting it in all the time, but I be messing up my stuff. Yeah. It's sort of like that. Yeah. I need a life. I mean, female, humanoid, Shinju, at this point, they're all the same. But everybody knows you put the peanut in the peanut hole. And that's kind of like kindergarten 101. Look it up. Bro just let himself get thrown in the mix, and now he out here drowning in a sea of his own regret. The betrayal was actually funny though, considering that he cut it real close. Like, normally, ain't nobody gonna let theyself get absorbed to that extent and then, you know, pull a fast one at that point. Almost like a sleight of hand type move. The thing is that the fight ain't over, so we still don't know how this is gonna go. I know it's Shikamaru who came up with the plan, but y'all cut it kind of close. Jura's carefully analyzing the battle, and it does actually make me wonder where he'll actually stand at the end of the series when the final confrontation actually happens, because with Naruto it was about the cycle of hatred and how to not repeat it, if that makes sense. But I feel like in Boruto it's the cycle of love. Even Naruto getting sealed was an act out of love to the extreme, and I feel like at this point it's almost like the series is trying to find like a middle ground, or that's the overall message. Like, yeah, you can love somebody, but yeah, take a chill pill. Long story short. I do got a question though. Hidori's panels out here looking kind of sus, to the point where it almost feels like he just gonna pull like a Itachi. I mean, speculation, of course. And with all this talk about love and emotions and letting victory slide or whatever, do not allow Naruto to return and talk Jura out of being a whole villain, because at that point, I'm gonna start fighting. But yeah, interesting chapter though. Let me know your thoughts. Did you like this chapter? Did you not like this chapter? Where do you think the story's going next? Either way, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace.